China built entire cities before anyone moved in, not neighborhoods, not suburbs, entire cities with skyscrapers, shopping malls, parks, roads, everything. The most famous example is Kangbashi. This city was designed to house over 1 million people. The government spent billions constructing it. Today, just over 100,000 people live there. The city is 90% empty. Walk through Kangbashi and you'll see something eerie. 8-lane highways with almost no cars. Massive shopping centers with most stores closed, apartment towers standing dark at night, parks and plazas completely deserted. It looks like the set of a post-apocalyptic movie, but it's not abandoned because of disaster. It's abandoned because people never came in the first place. Why did this happen? It's connected to how China grew so fast in the 2000s. Local governments needed to show economic growth. Building new cities counted as growth. It created construction jobs, it boosted GDP numbers, it made officials look successful, so they built first and hoped residents would follow. They assumed if you build it, they will come. They were wrong. Kangbashi lacked economic opportunity, there weren't enough jobs. People had no reason to move there. The city became known as a ghost city, a symbol of wasted ambition, and it's not alone. China has multiple ghost cities. Places like Ordos, like parts of Forest City in Malaysia. Let's talk about Forest City. This is a $100 billion project, 100 billion. It's built on 4 artificial islands in Malaysia, right across from Singapore. The plan was incredible. 700,000 residents by 2035, a futuristic city rising from the sea, luxury apartments, world-class amenities, a dream paradise they called it, the reality. The city is nearly empty, most buildings sit unoccupied, the shopping mall has stores that never opened, others are still under construction, the beach is deserted, there are warning signs about crocodiles. One computer engineer who lived there described it as creepy. He said there's nothing to do, the place feels abandoned even though it's brand new. The developer, Country Garden, is now almost $200 billion in debt. But they still claim they're optimistic about finishing, despite the obvious failure. Why does this keep happening? Because these projects aren't built based on real demand. They're built based on wishes. On hopes, on political pressure to show growth. Now let me tell you about an airport that makes Berlin look successful. Ciudad Real Central Airport in Spain. This airport was supposed to relieve pressure on Madrid's overcrowded hub. The budget started at 200 million euros. It ended up costing over 1.3 billion. The airport opened in 2008. It had modern facilities, a long runway, everything needed for success. 4 years later, it closed. In 2012, they shut it down completely. 0 flights, 0 passengers. Why? Because nobody wanted to fly there. The airport was built in the wrong location, too far from major cities. No real passenger demand. Airlines didn't want to use it. For years, the empty airport just sat there. During the pandemic, it was used once to receive flights carrying masks from China. 26 million masks arrived. Then silence again. The airport became a filming location for movies. That's it. 1.3 billion euros for a movie set. Think about what else that money could have built. Schools, hospitals, actual infrastructure people need. But here's the kicker. Spain isn't the only country with useless airports. There are over 2,000 abandoned or partially abandoned airports in the United States alone, hundreds more across Europe. Each one represents millions or billions wasted. Each one was approved by officials who thought it made sense. Each one failed because the planning was flawed from the start. And now I need to tell you about the most shocking project of all. This brings us to the most shocking discovery of all.